We are starting another makeover, you guys. So I currently have the reno bug right now. You guys just saw me make over the living room. It just came out so well and it inspired me to finally tackle the bedroom, especially after like hanging out in the living room and walking up to my bedroom. I was like, this has to change. The only thing that I've really done in here is hang up this piece of artwork. I added some picture frames over there and literally that's it. Like there's some decor pieces, but now it's time for a full-on makeover. So I'm thinking wallpaper, new lighting, curtains, changing up the color palette in here because right now it's kind of giving like a cottagecore vibe. I knew eventually I was gonna make over this space, so for summertime I kept it on the brighter side. So we have some butter yellow going on, gingham. It's so much fun to play with different design styles because I honestly love them all. Like I love a good cottagecore, I love mid-century modern, but I know at my core I'm like an earthy Japandi girl. So for this bedroom, I'm thinking more of like a moody Japandi vibe. I don't know what it is, but I always gravitate towards a more darker, cozier type of bedroom. So I really want to lean into that. You can definitely see it in all my inspo photos that I've been pinning and the color palettes that I want to have for this bedroom. And I want to do this while keeping the furniture that we already have. I love these furniture pieces. I want to have them for a long time and we're going to keep the layout as is. So let me give you a little overview of what it looks like currently and what we're working with. For this video, we are focusing on basically where my bed is. So this wall, and then this wall of windows. Behind you is actually like my TV and my media console. So if I spin you around, this is what you'll see, but I'm actually not going to touch this at all because I want to figure out that before I actually figure out this. For context, this is what you see when you walk into the bedroom. So this is basically where I want it to be a statement. Love our nightstands, love the storage on them. Also love this headboard still. I found out they actually made a version with storage so you can like lift up the bed and put stuff under it. I wish we got that version. So if you guys love this, definitely check out the storage version. But right now I have it all cute for summer. So we have butter yellow, green gingham, sleepy miffy. I also have some cute DIYs on my side here. So these were just like so cute and perfect for summertime. And if you walk over this way, this is Brian's side. Can you tell that he decorated? Love that. And you'll notice everything's kind of shifted onto this side because I want to have more storage over here. So right now we have like Brian's boots, my air purifier. I definitely want to figure this out, probably put something else here and then something up on the walls to fill this, but I think we could definitely be making better use of this side. Like I said, I want to keep like all of our furniture pieces basically the same layout and just change everything up and make it even better. And I think the first plan of attack is to just clear everything out because we are actually going to wallpaper. The first thing that you probably notice in my mock-up for this makeover is this beautiful leafy wallpaper, and it just came in the mail the other day. I am honestly so excited for this pattern. Are you ready to see it? Dun 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 dun! Look at these gorgeous colors. There's such beautiful texture on here. I love this design so much. So this is from Wallism. This is the fruit tree bower in the colorway beige. They have like a bunch of different colors of this same design. This might be one of the nicest wallpapers I've ever used, and it also is removable. So when I move out, I can take it down. I believe these are print to order. So basically every roll has like a number on it, and then you have the panels. So this is the fourth one out of 9 of them, and I basically have to cut them into strips beforehand and then piece them together. I've never done a wallpaper like this before. Like usually I have to cut it out myself, measure it, and then try to line it up as best as I can. But this is all done for me. So I'm hoping that it goes smooth. This is the last panel, and you'll notice it's not like a full one because we just have a little bit left. But look at actually how much is left, you guys. What the heck? It's like literally like 2 inches. I wish I could just leave this. Corners are always tricky, and I feel like this little sliver is gonna be maybe the hardest piece I have to do. But I must say, this is looking really seamless. Like, where are the lines? You cannot see them at all. One of the best things about doing a makeover is the deep clean. Like, this is really showing me that I need to vacuum under our bed so much more often than I already do. But we are getting a fresh start again, and there really is no better feeling than just like walking into your room and you know that it's just like super fresh and clean. I am so looking forward to that by the end of this, and shout out to Grove Co for sponsoring today's video. I love all their products to keep our home tidy, and Grove really is like a one-stop shop for a low tox lifestyle. You probably already know that they carry tons of cleaning products, but there is so much more than that. I wanted to share with you guys some of my tried and true favorites, as well as some new discoveries that I got in last month. First of all, Grove carries Earth Rated, which I know pet parents really love, and we take Tater out a lot, and every single time he comes into the house, I have to wipe his paws. We are a no-shoe household, so he has to follow under those rules as well. So I either use a towel or I like to use these wipes, especially in a pinch. These are 99% bio-based, which we love. They are sustainable. They're also very thick, and I like them in the fragrance-free, or the lavender also smells really good. So if you're looking for a more sustainable wipe for around the house, I definitely would recommend these ones from Grove Co. These are the tree-free compostable kitchen wipes. I like to use these all over the house, actually. These are great for a quick cleanup, and again, they are tree-free. And if you want to be even more sustainable, I have been loving these reusable paper towels. I don't know why I didn't start using these sooner. If you're not already using these, let me put you on, because not only are you saving the planet from single-use paper products, you're also saving your wallet, because you only need to buy this once and it's gonna last you a really long time. I have one last favorite to show you guys. So this is the body wash from Osea. This is their algae body wash. As a dry skin girl, this leaves your skin feeling so soft, especially after like a hot summer day. This is such a nice treat. If you want to check out Grow for yourself, they gave me a special discount to share with you, so make sure to put the code TINALAY at checkout, and that will save you 25% off of your order. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, freaking did it! Okay, it's good. Throw it down, bro. Yay! You gotta pee? Spit! Yeah! Good morning, you guys. It is the next day now, and now that I'm seeing this wallpaper in the daytime, oh my goodness, it looks even better. What's crazy is when I was originally planning this bedroom, I wanted to do like a mustard yellow wallpaper with some cranes on it. I thought that would look really pretty, but then I thought about seeing giant birds on my wall like right before I go to bed, so I quickly pivoted from that idea. I will probably save that idea for a smaller space like a bathroom, so in the future, maybe we'll make that happen, but for now, this is actually so perfect. And to make it even cozier, we are hanging up some curtains today. I actually am not sure about this choice, you guys. On camera, it's looking really red, but in person, this is looking like straight up purple. I wanted something that was a little bit more muted. I don't know. I'm gonna put this up though, and we'll see how we feel about it after everything's kind of into place. I'm keeping an open mind though, so let's see how this looks once we actually hang it up. Okay, now that these are up, I'm not sure if I love them or if I hate them. I don't know if it's like because the bright light is hitting it right now. I'm gonna give this a couple of days and sit on it, see how I feel overnight, and then look at it with fresh eyes. Either way though, I'm so glad we finally have curtains in the bedroom. I just feel like no room is complete without them. So whether or not we keep these, we are definitely gonna have curtains in here. After many, many years of struggling with polymer clay, I finally have a clay conditioning machine. Basically, this is a pasta machine, but for clay, and I am so excited because if you know anything about polymer clay, you know it could take a while to roll it up and condition it and make sure that it's soft. Sometimes it would take me like half an hour, and it was so annoying and frustrating. So I finally have one of these. You guys have no idea how excited I am about this, so let's unbox it together. So I have just the project to try this machine out for the first time, and it involves using this empty jar that we finished a couple of days ago. I, of course, can never throw away any jar. Like, I just have a problem where I cannot physically put it in the trash can. Like, I will wash it, I will put it somewhere, and then I will find a use for it later on. This reminds me of these vases that I have pinned on my Pinterest board. They are so cute. They look like paper bouquets, which I always think is such a shame to unwrap and then put into a vase. Like, it just never looks as good as it does when you first get it delivered in the craft paper. So I think the shape of this would be perfect for this project, and I probably could have used any other jar, but this one was just too good to pass up. We are gonna take our pound of clay, I'm gonna put it through the machine, and we are going to do one big flat slab, and let's see how long it actually takes us. Okay. I don't think I'm using this right. Can I just put chunks of it in like this? Whoa. Okay, so far we have these little chunks coming out, but it has already softened it. Show of hands, how many of you guys experience paralysis by analysis when it comes to projects? I do all the time, and it mostly happens when I need to choose a specific color or a pattern to do. Like, I will sit here and just look at my project, look at different color palettes, and try to imagine it. You guys know I've been trying to buy flowers more regularly, so this vase is gonna be perfect for some bedside flowers. Trader Joe's has always been my favorite for getting flowers. They have such a beautiful selection. I get myself a cute little bunch, nothing fancy, but it really does just add a little bit more life into the home. And it's always so fun to see all the new items that they come out with. But I have noticed that some of my favorite things are now discontinued, and I am so sad because they made the best ketchup chips, and also their pancake bread was so freaking good. I will never know the joy of eating those things again. But if you guys have any other recommendations and favorites that you have from Trader Joe's, let me know down in the comments because I want to try all the things. This is looking like a pretzel to me, so I'm gonna change the color. I know we literally just put up this wallpaper, but I sadly have to cut into it. I really don't want to, but it must be done. It will be worth it though, because I just got in my sconces. This is gonna go above both of our nightstands. I love a woven wicker lampshade, and this actually comes with like a milk glass bulb, so it's gonna look super good next to our bed. And this is not a hardwired light. It actually comes with the cord, so you can have the switch right here, which is really nice. But I'm actually up in the air if I like having an exposed cord or not. Maybe I'll get one of those cord covers, but honestly, we're gonna try it out. And I think this is gonna bring in enough light while still making it super cozy. There is something about Moody bedrooms that I cannot get enough of, and when I walk into my bedroom at nighttime, this just feels like a dream space to me. I am so happy with how all of this came together. Like, I cannot believe this is our bedroom and I get to enjoy it every single night. There's a lot more to come in this apartment, so I hope you guys are excited, and I would love to know your thoughts on this makeover. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe down below so that you don't miss out on future videos. And if you want to see more from me, you can follow me over on Instagram, where I post every single day. All right, guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.